Hi everyone. Wherever you are, I hope that you are staying safe and healthy and strong. I wanted to talk today about how I approach a first rehearsal. I don't know about you, but I find first rehearsals pretty nerve-wracking, sometimes even more than the concert itself. So I've thought a lot about what I need to do to walk into that first rehearsal feeling confident, but also open and present, fully present to what my colleagues are going to bring to the table and to the work we need to do in bringing that performance to life. It doesn't matter if I've played a piece 15 times, it's going to be totally different with every group of musicians. So, one of the things that I really believe is important in the early stages, we get so fixated learning notes and rhythms and fixing technical issues. Sometimes we forget to enlist our imaginations, and that inner musician of yours is who you should be consulting at the early stages. So I would look at the phrases, sing them out loud, think about beautiful, unusual ways that that phrase could be organized, and think about all the different tempi that could work for a certain movement. And then I would listen to tons of recordings with the score and with a pencil. And I would listen not like a consumer of music, but like a creator of music, which means that you should listen critically and with discernment and really make some judgments about what you like and what you don't like. And you're also listening like a craftsman. You're listening to the technical difficulties in each instrument. What are the technical limitations that each instrument has to overcome to make that phrase come alive? And I would write those things in my score. I write a ton of things and just write them even before the first rehearsal so that you practice where you might need to leave a little bit of time. So all of these things can happen even before you've started to really learn your part. But after you've learned your part, I really recommend playing with lots of different recordings. I have my electronic keyboard rigged so that I can listen to a recording and myself while I play, and I try and play with 3 different recordings, maybe 2 weeks before the first rehearsal. Then I feel really good, maybe a week before the first rehearsal. And make sure that you've all practiced with lots of different recordings so that you know what the possibilities are. The more you do that, you realize how many millions of choices you could make, and that's when it becomes really exciting to find your interpretation as a group of the piece. The last thing I would say is really, really, really important before the first rehearsal is to sing like crazy. Sing someone else's part while you play your part. It might look like just eighth notes on your part, but when you realize that someone else has a dotted rhythm against that, or an ornament against that, or a wonderful grace note or broken chord, you will play those eighth notes totally differently. And then you will have come to that first rehearsal with a baseline artistic sense of the piece on which you can build such an amazingly personal performance. I hope these tips will help you. I hope that you're enjoying your time to dive into music in a different way than we might normally do. And I hope that you all stay safe and healthy. And when this is all over, I look forward to seeing you all. Take care.